April 13th, 2016 was the day that would change my life forever. I got a text that afternoon from a good buddy of mine asking me to go out to the bar that night. I was completely unaware of God's plan for me that night, but it all started to quickly fall together. I ended up at a house that night, sitting at a kitchen counter, finding myself in awe over the most beautiful thing that I had ever laid eyes on. I sat there daydreaming, thinking of something I could say to you. I snapped back into reality when I heard someone say, "Can I fix your hands for you?" I looked up and there you were, staring at me with those beautiful eyes. Then I looked down at my knuckles. I remembered the reason why I got kicked out of Cowboys. As I watched you clean and bandage my hands, I worked up enough nerve to ask you to have a real chat, and you accepted.
We talked for hours. We spoke about our grandmothers who helped raise us and the memories that we have of them. We spoke about God and hobbies, music, family, friendships, and the good and bad about life.
We got so lost in each other that before we knew it, it was 5 a.m. Just before we went our separate ways, you asked me for my number.
I remember hollering at you as you walked away. "Wait, can I have your number?" I've never seen someone throw their phone at me so fast. When I got home that night, I crawled into bed and just replayed the events of the night. And I knew that in my soul you were going to be in my life, but I just didn't know in what capacity that might be.
We fell in love stronger and harder than I could ever imagine was humanly possible. I'm so incredibly lucky that God placed you in my path, and I'm truly blessed for the privilege of being able to stand here in front of you today.
In June of 2016, we were once again catching each other up on our lives, and Kat tells me, "So I met someone." And she goes on and tells me about this tall, handsome, tattooed country boy she met. And I could tell immediately by the way she talked about Stefan that this guy was different and this boy would stick.
Carry me on down the road.
I'm grateful to have been able to watch Stefan grow into the man he is today. I remember when he met Kat, how his face just lit up when he spoke about her. When he told me about Kat, I was happy for him, but I was a little cautious. But Kat, when I finally met you, I could see the way you look at my brother, and there's not a single doubt in my mind that you guys are meant for each other.
At the old convenience store.
Kat, my girl, if I had searched every corner of the globe, I couldn't have picked a more perfect young lady for my son. I don't believe in chance or random occurrences. I believe everything happens for a reason. God had his hand in this union on the day you two met. It wasn't by chance, and I can tell you that my prayers were answered the day that he asked you to be his wife.
I just want to see you.
I know. I'm so excited.
10 years younger.
We used to talk about this when we were like 20.
Anytime I'm passing
Yeah.
through.
I love you.
High school summer.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Met you. in
Auntie Michelle said it perfectly. Oh my goodness, the way she looks at him, Jam, she's gonna marry that boy. Oof. Stefan, thank you for including me in your engagement, for caring for her every
I
day.
like those.
She has, from the beginning, described you as a provider and a protector, and that's why she loves you.
Hey baby, I hope you know how incredibly excited I am to see you walk down the aisle today.
Yes, I never told you this. In the last 2 years, almost every time I've pictured you walking down the aisle, I've cried tears of joy. So I'm going to be a
to
mess.
the boy from Ohio. Made my bed here.
So all I'd like to say is, Stefan,
May not
you and your family have shown Caitlin so much love, so much caring.
it gets
I can't thank you guys enough.
I blame it on the
you think Stefan's gonna think?
You'll cry.
Yeah.
Leave it all behind me. However I define me, still the boy from Ohio.
It's pretty clear how people in this room feel about these two up here. If I could take a paragraph from here, a paragraph from here, it's very clear how much these two are loved and appreciated.
That woman, she got a hold on me.
Finally, I know
She's the warmth of
that right now you're almost looking down on you and she is smiling. She probably has that exact same smile on her face right now that she did every single time you came running up the steps. I know she would be very happy for both.
What do you think, babe?
Can't stop looking at it. What I love most about our story is how we've grown together as individuals. We do things for each other, like hunting and dancing. We learned how to comfort each other through hard times, respect each other in times of disagreement, and trust each other wholeheartedly.
You are the first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning, and the last thing I think of before I go to sleep each and every night. And I promise you that I'll always cherish the love and the time that you and I received together on this earth. I love you with all my heart and soul, Katlyn.
Stefan, I truly promise you the world. I love you with all my soul, and I cannot wait to live out my life with you as my husband. You are my best friend, and I am truly the luckiest woman in this entire world.
That woman, she got a hold on me. She's a mighty river mountain stream from Oklahoma to Tennessee. That woman, she got a hold on.
May your heart stay as warm as a prairie sun. May your joys be as deep as the ocean and your troubles as light as the foam. May your hopes and dreams come true, and may the memory of this day become more cherished with each passing sunset. To the bride and groom.